Well, hey, Jen Sugarmeyer here, author of the #1 best-selling book, Reset. And I wrote Reset as part of resetting my life because my mental health was so in the garbage. And for decades, I struggled with addictions. And, I thought that the problem was those addictions, but it turns out it was really my mental health and taking a look at me. That's really where the problem resided. So now I'm over 2 years sober and my life is absolutely incredible. And so the words of encouragement and advice that I want to give to anyone is really, it's inside of you. You have everything that you need to be successful. You need to become your best advocate instead of being your worst enemy. I self-deprecated for so long and I told myself I wasn't good enough and I wasn't pretty enough and I wasn't skinny enough and I would never be good enough. And you can just fill in the blanks, but it was never enough. And when I flipped the script on my life and I said, you know what? I am enough and I am worth it and I am a good daughter and I am a good sister and I am a good friend. And I started telling myself these positive affirmations and I got into my own head and I began to support myself in the direction that I wanted to go. Things changed because when you tell yourself you can't, then you won't. But when you tell yourself you can, then you will. And that's what I want us to focus on as we start to look at our mental health is where do we need to reconnect with ourselves? It is all inside of you, but life happens and it piles on top of us. And just like me, I didn't realize that all of these layers were happening in my life. And before I knew it, I was 35 years old and I was an alcoholic living this double life in and out of jails and hospitals and completely unmanageable. I had no idea that it had happened. It just piled, it piled, it piled. And there I was, like the princess and the pea. I was down on the bottom. So take this time, reconnect with yourself. You need to become your biggest advocate. If I can do it, you can do it. I believe in you. I know you can do this. So just take that time and really get to know you because you are amazing. You are beautifully and wonderfully made.